Hi, I'm Minty and I'm here to take you through a speed run of signing up and setting up Wordchain for web. This video is for parents and caregivers, resource teachers of literacy and private tutors. If you are a school or an RTLB or you're looking for more in-depth information and a walkthrough, then see our other videos. All right, let's jump straight into signing up. On the homepage at play.wordchain.co.nz, you'll see there's a sign up the top here, or there's a grey button here. So we'll click that and we get to the sign up page. Choose whether you are the resource teacher of literacy, the parent, or the private tutor. We'll go with private tutor, so hit next. Now we'll ask for our organisation name, so let's say it's Tutor School. Now we're asked for a couple more details: first name, surname, email, and password. This is to set up the administrator account. The administrator has access to more areas of this backend than other teachers or students. So let's jump into it. We'll call ourselves Tutor Admin, tutor@tutor.com, and the password, you can see the requirements there. Must contain an uppercase letter, lowercase letter, digit, punctuation, character, and be a minimum of 10 characters. I use a password manager, so I've just created a password and I'm pasting it in. Scroll down a little bit more, hit submit. So as you can see, we're signed in as the tutor admin. We can go to school admin via this button or via the menu up here. Let's go to school admin. We've got 0 active licenses, 0 unallocated licenses, and 0 expired licenses. So the first thing to do is buy some licenses. Licenses are $15 each. We pop in 3, and we have a choice of payment methods: credit card or invoice. We'll have a look at credit card. Credit card allows instant purchase of licenses. So 3 licenses, $15 each, $45. Fill in your credit card details here. I'll just back out of that. And let's look at buying with invoice. 3, invoice, purchase. And when we come back, you can see one order has been invoiced and is awaiting confirmation. So I'll just duck out quickly to our back end and approve that order. Okay, that's done. So as you can see, now there are 3 unallocated licenses. So let's allocate those to students. Before we do that, we need to set up a student group or multiple student groups if needed. This could be for a tutor if they have a Thursday and a Monday class, that they can have those as student groups. It may be a class 1 and a class 2. And for parents, probably doesn't apply. So if you just want to call it the kids, or you want to name it extension group, whatever works. But let's add a group. Tuesday class. Now it does ask for a teacher's email. As admin, you will have access to all the student groups. This just gives the ability to add a particular teacher's email to that student group. If you're not expecting anybody else, just use any other email that you have control over. So there we go. I've got Tuesday's class, sample teachers in there. We can rename or trash this. But for the moment, let's go to the student group here, Tuesday's class. And you can see there's no students in there at the moment, and we've still got 3 unused licenses. So let's add a student. We get the email for the student. Tutor.com. And now we put in the student's name, student A, and the password in this case is a lot simpler. It's a minimum of 6 characters and just 1 non-letter. So for me, I'm just going to put in simple 1. And there we go. Student A, their email address. They don't have a license at the moment. And all these things here, the rank, the level, last played, times played, will be filled in as the student starts using Wordchain. So let's add a license. We've got an option of Wordchain 1 to 4. There are other places on the site with videos and assessment tests that allow you to work out which Wordchain would be best suited to your student or child. We'll make this one Wordchain. We'll start at the start, Wordchain 1. Wordchain 5 is coming for much more advanced words. Hit add license. And as you can see, now the license is Wordchain 1. We've got the license expiry. We can have a look at their student details. Very similar here, but there's the ability to change the password. There's also a game preferences. Each word chain has multiple levels, so you can set what level you recommend that your child or student starts at and just hit updated. So if we want them to start with EI confusions, update the recommended lesson, that's happened, and when they go in there'll be a little feather floating next to the EI confusions level 2. These game preferences, they are covered elsewhere, and look at the other videos if you want to know more about them. That is pretty much it. You can go back to student groups and you can add more student groups or add more students, but for now we'll just log out and we will log back in as their student and see what they see. So we hit log out. Okay, so student@tutor.com, their password was simple1, and I'm going to log in. And there we go. You can see that you are signed in as student A, and there's the play button. You can also get to that by going to the game section, but if we hit play, Wordchain 1 has been assigned. These are available as demos, but Wordchain is what you have your license for, and if the student hits play, it'll load up. And we're into Wordchain.
I am Flingo. These are my friends.
I'll just skip the intro for now. You can see the little feather rotating here, which was the EI confusions that we set as the recommended lesson. Students go into this and they can choose a chain. And they're away and flying. That ends this one. If you want to look at some of the other videos to get more in-depth information about the preferences, feel free. Okay, see ya.